Hello everyone, it's Mr. Hatton again. I've got the next reading assignment for you. Again, the standard that you are going to be working on is main idea and key details. This is the one that gives you your big grade for this particular standard. Remember, you want to use Unravel along the side or your teacher's reading strategy if you prefer. This is the one we use for our class, Mr. Hatton's class. So this is an opportunity for you to pause the video right now so that you can make sure that you remember what these are and write down Unravel on your paper. So back over here, you'll write Unravel along the side, maybe down here at the bottom, you'll be able to write your prediction. We are on page 32, which is right after page 666, which is close to the middle of your packet, maybe a little bit before the middle of your packet. All right, let's go ahead and read this. This is a social studies article, Living in the Clouds, by Jeanette Cannon. Paragraph 1. Imagine living in a place so high that clouds are everywhere. And they're not just above you, they're all around you. This is what life is like in the Andes. The Andes are very high mountains in South America. The Inca people have lived in the Andes Mountains in Peru for over 500 years. But it is not easy to make a living on that rocky mountain land. Mountain farming. The mountainsides make farming difficult. Farmers need a flat area to plant, so they cut giant steps into the mountains. There, they grow hundreds of kinds of potatoes. They also grow corn, wheat, and grains. Cotton, bananas, and sugarcane are common crops too. Next page. The Incas raised sheep, llamas, guinea pigs, and alpacas. Llamas were important to the Inca people 500 years ago and still are today. The animals are very sure-footed. This means they do not easily trip or fall. The farmers use them to carry heavy loads through the mountains. People also drink the llama's milk. Made in Peru. Beautiful handmade objects come from Peru. Many of them are made from the soft wool of llamas and alpacas. Spinners spin the wool into threads or yarn. The yarn is used for colorful sweaters and scarves. Weavers also form cloth from the threads. The cloth is used to make blankets, handbags, and hats. Ancient cities. Visitors come to Peru to see things they could not see anywhere else. One of the most famous places is Machu Picchu. The Incas carved this city on a mountaintop. People can walk there using the same trail the Incas used 500 years ago. The city and trail are kept very clean. Hikers and campers have to take their trash with them. Many people come every year. It is worth sore legs to see the ruins of this beautiful Inca city. Peru's Garden of Eden. Peru is also home to beautiful Manu. Manu is one of the world's great rainforests, but too many of the trees there were being cut down. Some people are trying to stop more damage from happening. One reason is that rainforests are home to animals and plants that do not live anywhere else. Life can be hard in the Andes. Still, the Inca people make the most of what the land offers, and more visitors are learning what life is like near the clouds. Okay, that's the end of the story. So at this point, you want to make sure you're doing Unravel for the entire story. And then once you have Unravel completed with the questions included, and I will read you the questions, which are on the next page. There are 6 questions. Some of them are 2-part questions, okay? Think. Use what you learned from reading the selection to respond to these questions. 1. What is the main idea of the entire passage? A. The Incas raised sheep, llamas, and other animals. B. The Incas make beautiful handmade crafts. C. The Inca work to protect the Manu rainforest. D. The Incas live high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. 2. This question has 2 parts. First, answer part A, then answer part B. Part A. Which sentence best states the main idea of the section Mountain Farming? A. The Inca people have lived in the Andes Mountains for over 500 years. B. Farming is hard work in the Andes. C. A number of different crops are grown in the mountains. D. Llamas are used to carry heavy loads through the mountains. Part B. Which 2 sentences from the passage best support your answer to part A? Remember, you need to pick 2 answers. A. The Andes are very high mountains in South America. B. The mountainsides make farming difficult. C. The Incas raised sheep, llamas, guinea pigs, and alpacas. D. Beautiful handmade objects come from Peru. E. So they cut giant steps into the mountains. F. There they grow hundreds of kinds of potatoes. Next page, page 35. Number 3. Which sentence states the main idea of paragraph 3? A. The Incas raised sheep, llamas, guinea pigs, and alpacas. B. Llamas were important to the Inca people 500 years ago and still are today. C. The farmers use them to carry heavy loads through the mountains. D. The animals, llamas, are very sure-footed. Number 4. How do the key details in paragraph 4 support its main idea? A. They describe different objects that are made. B. They describe how sheep and alpaca wool is used. C. They explain how wool is made into thread and yarn. And D. They describe what spinners and weavers do. Number 5. Read this sentence from paragraph 5 of the passage. It is worth sore legs to see the ruins of this beautiful Inca city. What does ruins mean in this context? A. A place that has been destroyed. B. Stones used to pave roads. C. What is left of old buildings. Or D. Objects that were once used. Number 6. The following question has 2 parts. First, answer part A, then answer part B. Part A. Reread paragraph 6. Peru is also home to the beautiful Manu. Manu is one of the world's great rainforests, but too many of the trees there were being cut down. Some people are trying to stop more damage from happening. One reason is that the rainforests are home to animals and plants that do not live anywhere else. Which sentence best describes the main idea of the paragraphs? A. There are several great rainforests in the world. B. Many animals and plants live in the rainforest. C. The rainforest needs to be protected. Or D. Tourists visit the rainforest. Then part B. Underline two key details in the paragraph that best support your answer in part A. So you need to find two key details in this paragraph that best support your answer for part A. And this is your short response. What is the main idea of the section Made in Peru? Use details from the passage to support your answer. And then finally, your learning target. This is the part where you want to explain how retelling key details can help you understand the main idea of a text. So that's a very important part of this assignment. So make sure you complete that, and we look forward to seeing your work. This particular assignment needs to be done independently. If you do have any questions or are confused, your teacher is willing to answer those questions, but keep in mind, we expect you to do your own work on this one. Okay, that's it for this session. I wish you good luck. Have a great day.